Becky versus Lita. Can we see it? Will we see it? Do you want to see it? Personally, I wanted Lita's return to be a live sex celebration. I don't think we're going to get that, but we might just get Lita in one more match. It could be Becky Lynch taking on Lita, possibly for championship gold, guys. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. We've got some wrestling news here. It's been pretty much dead for weeks. There's been nothing noteworthy in the wrestling business. Even the draft was complete garbage. Just not even worth talking about. Some bums moved from Raw to SmackDown, some bums moved from SmackDown to Raw, and some absolute bums got promoted from NXT. No news there, nothing that's worth talking about, but this is something that might be worth talking about, because when you get the return of one of the two best women of all time, then it's definitely worth talking about. And if you're wondering who those two are, it's not Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. No, it's not fucking the Bella twins. It's certainly not them. It's Lita and Trish Stratus. Now, Lita in the past has come out. She's had a few matches, including a squash match with Heath Slater on Raw 1000, a couple of Royal Rumble appearances, and a tag team match with Trish Stratus at Evolution. But nothing really in terms of a singles match with another female talent. And that for me, it makes all the sense, because Lita, even though she may be considered old for a woman in the wrestling business, she's not that old, and she still looks hell attractive. So I'm all for Lita coming back. Why not? I mean, like I said, she is one of the best two women of all time. There's no doubt about that. And it would only help Becky Lynch to work with Lita. Lita obviously had so many great moments, managed and accompanied and been in so many great teams in her WWE career. And it was cut pretty short when you think of it. 2006, late 2006 was pretty much when she hung up her boots. And I'm all for seeing her putting those boots back on. Is Becky Lynch the opponent I would want? Not necessarily, but it's the opponent we might get, because Lita was tweeting away on Twitter, as you do. Obviously, I don't, because I'm banned from Twitter, so I don't get that. I don't get the luxury of tweeting. But Lita was tweeting with a wrestling sports Twitter account, talking about one more match. The man, Becky Lynch, cringy as ever, replied to the tweet and said, "I'll send you off with a bad arm if you like." And Amy DUMAS Lita replied to that, "Well, if you happen to find yourself in the neighbourhood tomorrow, ... neighbourhood tomorrow." Because Amy DUMAS Lita is in the same city as Raw is being held. So who knows, maybe Lita could make an appearance on Monday Night Raw and somehow challenge the man, Becky Lynch, or maybe Becky Lynch could challenge Lita. Personally, I mean, I'm all for it. What else are you going to do? I mean, what other matches are for Becky to have on Raw? Who wants Becky versus Bianca Belair again? I mean, we'd rather just have Lita versus Trish, but we ain't going to get that. So if we can get half of it, if we can get 50% of that, I would settle for it. But yeah, I mean, I would like Lita to have another one-on-one match, a singles match. Personally, I would prefer it to be an actual run. A return, 6 months, a year, whatever. Work some kind of schedule, Brock Lesnar style. But I don't think we're going to get that. But who knows, even one more match, because Trish has came back and she's had several one-on-one matches that have had relatively decent builds. Obviously, she had one with Charlotte Flair, but for Lita, she's never really had that. Like I said, she's just had the tag team match, a couple of Royal Rumble appearances in the match against Heath Slater. It's kind of just been, she's turned up and just been thrown into a match. She's not really had a proper build to a match. So I think that would be cool if we get it. But again, I mean, this could just be Twitter talk. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get it. But why not give us it? I mean, seriously. I mean, why not? It's not like Lita can't work anymore. It's not like she's got she did have a sore neck, but that appears to be fine. I mean, she did okay in the Rumble matches, and I know you could argue that you don't have to work much in a Rumble match, but she did some spots. She's done a couple of moonsaults since then. So I mean, why not? Why can't you have a match with Becky Lynch? I'd want to see it. I think it'd be worth checking out, and who knows, maybe we'll get it. But it remains to be seen, guys. So let us know what you think down below. Becky Lynch versus Lita. Do you think we'll get it? And more importantly, do you want it? Do you want to see it? I mean, wrestling's pretty much dead. WWE's dead, so why not? The only time something's interesting is when you've got someone for the past coming back. There's not many, there's not many quote legends from in the female division from the past. I mean, Lita and Trish are pretty much the only ones I think are ever going to make a return. So yeah, we may as well take this match. Well, we can get it. Anyway, that's going to do it. Let us know what you think down below. Becky versus Lita. Will we get it? Who knows? But until next time, until we get more news, until we see this match, peace.